How you doing?
Welcome.
Right.
This Shahada today, yes. You ready to take your Shahada? You ready to accept your Islam? How are you today?
I'm doing pretty good.
Okay, what is your name?
Sakhem. Brother Sakhem.
Brother Sakhem.
Yeah.
How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling pretty good. I'm just coming over to, I got to roll out in a minute, go out to the northeast, but I was just seeing, what's going on over here.
All right. Here, basically, we are out here to explaining true Islam, to the community, and also explaining misconception about Islam. Do you have any questions?
What's some of the misconceptions?
Yeah.
Like what's some of the misconceptions about it?
No, somebody can have a misconception.
Oh, just that.
Like say, oh, Muslim, they're terrorists, Islam
Terrorists.
is behind the church. So we explain that no. I mean, these people, they use the word Islam, but Islam is free from such acts, Yeah. Islam is free such acts.
So where was you born?
I born in the land, in the side of Africa, east side of Africa. The name of the country is called Tanzania. The city is called Dar es Salaam.
I heard that.
Okay, the city of Tanzania is called Dar es Salaam. And over there, in a place, I live in a place of district of Ilala. That's where I come from. Over there. Yes, my name is Hassan. Okay, my father name is Mwalim. His father is Abdullah. His father is Muhammad. His father is Kihula. And I come from the tribe of Zalama.
Okay.
We speak Swahili. Swahili. Yes, this is our language. And my religion is Islam.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't have a religion.
Huh?
I don't base myself on any religion.
No.
So I'm wondering.
You don't believe nothing.
Huh?
You don't believe nothing.
Yeah, I believe. I try not to use the word believe. I go by
what you go by?
Like let's say this symbol right here. You know what this is?
No. You have to tell me.
It's called an ankh.
What does that mean?
It's pronounced. It's actually a word from the Kemetic word. It's pronounced ankh, and it is a fertility for the female. Your ovum, fallopian tubes, and the birth canal. That's why I wear this to give homage to my mom, which I believe gave me my first breath. In fact, I don't have to believe that because my mom allowed me to have my first breath. I'm not, I don't praise anybody. Excuse me. I don't praise anybody, that in the sky that, for doing that because I never watch it. You got it. But anyway, what do you think about the sub-Saharan slave trade? Because the Arabs was the first one to enslave the Africans before the crackers.
No, listen, if you go back to slavery, first slavery was happening in inches of the children of Israel with the Pharaoh.
So Israel is in Israel is in Africa.
You can say it's over there, but that is the first slavery. It was being known when Pharaoh enslaved all children of Israel.
So you believe in the Bible?
Yeah?
So you believe that story in the Bible?
They believe that story in the Bible. We believe like in Islam, when you come to the belief, you have to believe in all review books. Okay? So we believe the Quran was revealed to Prophet Muhammad. We believe the Injil, the Gospel, was revealed to Prophet Jesus. We believe the Old Testament, the Torah, it was revealed to Moses. we believe the psalm, it was being given to the prophet David. That, okay, we believe in the scrolls of Abraham. Yeah. You cannot be Muslim if you don't believe the review books that was revealed to the prophets. And you cannot be Muslim if you do not believe the other prophets besides the Prophet Muhammad. From one of them, Adam, Noah, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Ismail, okay, David, John, the David, the Solomon,
Okay.
and Jesus,
But,
and then last of them is Muhammad, peace be upon all of them.
but I never believed that, Jesus and, the rest of them exist. Because I used to be a Christian, and so I had some family in Islam, and, I went from here to there, different parts of Christianity. But I started coming to the conclusion that, I never seen any of these beings. But anyway, the sub-Saharan slave trade. When you talk about sub-Saharan slave trade, and you see that Africa, that I seen Louis Farrakhan saying that that Islam went into Africa, and it seemed like he was putting it in a nice way, but when Islam and the Arabs went into Africa, they put us in slavery, and they still have African slaves today. Neutered. You know what neutered is? Have their private parts, dissected so that they don't have children. They have African slaves in Islam, in Islamic countries today. What do you think about that? I mean, did you ever discuss that with your Arabic brothers?
Islam, okay, because you mentioned the word Islam.
Say that again.
You mentioned the word Islam.
Islam, Muslim. If I'm correct, correct me if I'm wrong.
I'm saying, I don't want to carry a lot of the subject from what you just mentioned.
Okay.
You mentioned the word Islam, and then you mentioned in the name Louis Farrakhan, and he merged Islam with slavery.
Yeah, the Arabs put us in slavery before the white man. And then, they literally, they taught us. In fact, I think when you look through history, they did worse things to us than the white man did. White man did some horrible things to us. But when you look at this, it's like they taught us, they took us out of our natural habitat, and they taught us to worship Allah and what have you. And then all we did was pass it down to our children. What they call a domino effect. So, I mean, he was in Africa, he was the Arab country, we was doing our thing here. We was building pyramids, we was doing stuff that they can't even figure out how we did these things. But now that we have Islam and Judaism with the Hebrew Israelites and Christianity, we see they can't do anything. So, but I mean, for yourself. I don't even have to tell you that they enslaved us before anybody. They took us out and they raped our women and so on and so forth. I mean, what? Am I wrong?
Yeah, I mean, I can say in the point long how the point. Okay, let me explain it.
Okay.
Islam, in general, when Islam came, okay, 14, we go to 1500 years ago,
Okay.
When Islam came, it came to liberation to slave.
Say that again.
He came to liberate the slave.
Who came to do what to the slave?
Islam. Okay, hold on.
Came to liberate? Oh,
Yes,
I'm sorry. Okay.
Yes. Assalamu alaikum. No, not yet. Not yet. 3 o'clock now. Okay, bro. How you gonna get your car? Oh, I'm just after I have a conversation here with one person. So when I finish, I just gonna give call back. You can stay in the line if you want this. Yes.
Yeah, I don't want to take up much of your time.
No.
Because I got to get ready to go too.
About 4 o'clock or 4:30.
I got to get ready to roll too, but
yes.
just
Where you
a couple
live?
things.
You live here in Philadelphia?
Yeah, I live in Philly.
Okay. So listen.
Okay.
Let's say Islam came to liberate. That is a word you can use, liberation. I mean to flee, like to flee a slave.
Islam came to free slaves.
Yeah, because before Islam, the slaves did not have no rights. Okay, if someone is being caught, how you become slave? And how you become slave?
How do you asking me or you telling me?
No, I'm saying how you become slave.
Okay.
I want to explain it to you how someone can be considered as a slave. First, if someone is captured in a war, okay, two nations, they fight, how back then even the two tribes they fight, the one they win, if they have the captivity, then those people captured, they have them as slave,
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
So they can work for them for free, or for what they can treat them, whatever the way they want.
Okay.
And then you have another genocide. The genocide to go in some place in the name of the Christianity, and to took it a majority among of the people, and to take them somewhere else.
Yeah.
That's
what happened
as to working for free. Okay, you have this type of category. This type of category, it came later on. Okay, but the first one we talk about the slave, he used to be there. Okay, then when Islam came, he freed this type of mentality. Because if you really have a slave, you being commanded to treat the slave is equal you treat yourself. This is Islam. This is a principle, and this is a command from Islam. So most of the people back then, before Islam, they used to have a slave. And then when Islam came, this is slave, most of them, they was being free, because no one, he was having ability to deal with individual, equality like himself. I'm a master and I'm a treat you under me. I'm gonna treat you same as me. So he came to flee the slaves. So when Louis Farrakhan is gonna come and say Islam and Arab is the one who is a particular of less. This is total is along. This is total along, because when Islam came, the first protection, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was Arab, and those Arabs, they used to live in Mecca. The first protection where they went to seek protection.
Who went to?
The Prophet Muhammad
went to seek protection
with his companion. When the first place they went to asking for protection before Islam was grown to be a big community. Where?
Now what about the
No. First, where they went? They went to Ethiopia. Okay. Habash. They went to Ethiopia, which is the land of Ethiopia is African land. And who was there? He was African king. And who was a Christianity king? Okay. And they went there for protection, because the pagan of Quraysh, there was torture. Those people were accepting the Islam. Okay, they migrate over there, and this is called fasting migration. you know,
Okay.
until later on when Islam grew to become big, you know, to have their own dependent, then this is something else. It was carried on to other country, other place, and the invitation it was be made, okay, by the way of teaching of the Quran and the tradition of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, but not by the way of the sword or our power, our force. You know, so
Okay,
if
so-
when you enter Islam now, you have to put away all the about the color of the skin. The color of the skin, it will not make you nobody better inside of Allah. You know, not white over black, not black over white, not Arab for no Arab for the Arab, not Arab for the Arab. All we inside of Allah, we are equal. The most great and most best of us, the one who have it a pious, most pious of them. That is the best. No matter what color of the skin you have.
So, all right,
Okay.
so you're saying Arabs is equal to
Yeah.
Africans,
Huh?
and Allah, Arabs is equal to Africans.
Yeah.
So why in the Arab countries right now, if earlier you said
Free
that
election, free.
earlier you said that it's a law that they treat everybody the same, but
From
but when they brought it over from Africa, they castrated our men and raped our women. I mean, you know this, but look, let me tell you. Right now, today, as I mentioned earlier, they still have us. They still have African men in the countries over there as slaves, mutilated down here. So if they treat us the same as them, do they mutilate themselves too?
Listen, you cannot base it now. You cannot base the generality for the specific. No, we cannot base the generality for the
'Cause-
specific. Maybe you have some individual.
When I walk into any of these Arab stores, these Arabs don't like us.
No,
These
don't say
Arabs,
that.
in fact, they think we like animals.
No,
They already said that we
you
was
don't
like less than
understand.
animals.
If you say that, then
I didn't say that, they said it.
No, if they're gonna consider that way, then they will not have no value inside of Allah. That's
But I don't believe in any of the gods out here anyway.
No.
I don't even believe in my mom.
It's no gods. Gods, no God.
There's no
There's
God?
only one God. I mean,
Wait a
if you
minute,
have
wait.
a false God,
You said there's no gods, then you said there's only one God.
I mean, it's no true God. It's no true God. It's only one true God. It's no, I mean, God, you say, you have a false God, but the true God is only one.
So who's ever seen him?
Eh?
But-
It's unseen. That's what you
That's
have to
the
believe
problem.
now. It's just, no.
Can't believe. You gotta know.
Hey, no,
My mom gave me my
no.
first breath.
This is something
Easy.
No, these things these things the created being, it don't have no authority over you. The
Who don't have-
created being. The created being.
The creator being?
Yes,
Isn't that Allah?
the thing is being created. I'm saying creator is Allah, the one who created everything. Okay?
Who you
The one
saying
who
don't-
created you, who created me, who created your mother.
How
who
do you know
created
he
my
created
mother.
us?
Eh?
How do you know he created us?
How do you know?
How do you know?
What do you mean you know? He's in the book, review books.
Forget the books, how do you know?
Eh? Is in nature you can know in nature. Yes.
Mother Nature?
Eh?
Arch Street is that.
This way.
The very next street. Thank you.
It's not about not it's the nature
I-
disposition. You yourself, you really know there is a creator. If you are in a circumstance like now, it's like you wanted to collapse or what, when you face the automatic, you say, oh God, you automatic. You know, so this thing exactly it belongs seven heaven. We believe Allah is above seven heaven. Is far from his creation.
How do you know that he's there? I mean, you never seen him. I mean,
It's a belief.
but you say nature. When you say nature, that you talking about the trees.
No.
Talking about wind blowing.
Natural disposition, not nature. This is someone believe in nature.
But how do you know it's not,
natural
Mother
disposition?
Nature?
No, Mother Nature.
Mother,
Yeah.
I mean, Mother Nature.
Not Mother Nature, natural disposition. It's just natural being. It will tell you, yeah, there is a creator. Okay, but also you have the review books.
Who wrote the books?
What do you mean?
Who wrote the Quran?
Huh? Quran.
When Muhammad,
yeah, you take it.
Hey.
No, you come over here. You wanna take a picture?
But he probably just he want to
He want
okay.
He don't want that. Yeah. Yeah. This is the card. We have our information in the back. No, the Spanish one.
If there's somewhere recently there are.
Yeah, anytime.
You say assalamu alaikum, right?
Yes.
Walaikum salam.
Yes.
All right.
I just want to say I'm glad that this is here to let people know that
Yes,
not all
yes.
Islamists
Thank
are
you.
extremists.
Thank
Even though I'm Christian, I'm glad to see it.
Thank you
So,
very much.
well done.
Thank you. So,
Isn't there a law against that?
what?
Being friendly with,
Huh?
and he's gay too.
I know who was.
You can tell he's gay, so I know what.
I mean,
And
I did not know to recognize him.
Because the Quran says to take him out.
The
Quran says to get, to take him out. You're supposed to.
The major thing first is the shirk.
No, I ain't talking about the media. I'm talking about the Quran.
No, I'm saying yes, but
That's
the Quran, Allah said, will not forgive.
It
He
say
will
don't fuck with
forgive.
them.
No, not
Don't mess with them, man.
No.
He's a-
It's not.
But,
He,
all right.
he can do whatever. That is a major sin. That is a major sin.
A major sin what?
Whatever someone, if he is gay, if he's fornicating, if he do whatever is anything, that is a major sin.
Yeah.
Okay, but the sin.
So it's okay to shake hands with him.
I don't know who is the person. I know it's the man. I mean, if you have no
You know he's white, you know he's gay. By the time he all like this and everything, you know he's gay. I mean, is that a sin to shake hands? It's not a sin to shake hands.
Other men, they have a characteristic of the woman. So how then you are?
He got a big ass scarf. All right, let's forget him. Let's forget him.
Let's forget about that.
I want to ask you.
We don't shake hands. If
Khadija.
it's a woman, automatically we don't shake hands with a woman.
But you don't shake hands with a woman.
A stranger woman, no.
Oh, that's right, because Islam think women are beneath them.
No way.
How come you don't shake hands with a woman? What do you do to a woman?
No, the woman is the opposite from our family because it's allowed for us to marry them. Okay, so when you interact with them, then it can lead to fornication. So that's why it's being forbidden. So to lead it to the fornication.
All right, that takes me to the next thing.
Yeah.
You say a woman can lead you into fornication. If I walk up here right now with a 6-year-old and say this is gonna be my wife, what would you say?
What is it?
If I walk up here right now and I bring a 6-year-old little girl and I say this is gonna be my wife right here, what would you say?
How you gonna bring the 6 years old and he's gonna be?
Well, how old was Asia when she married Muhammad?
Who?
How old was Asia when Muhammad married her?
Asia?
I believe her name was Asia. Yeah, when Muhammad.
No, such a
6-year-old. There's a 6.
Okay, first
Muhammad
of all,
married a
listen.
6-year-old little girl
No.
and concentrated her when she was 11.
Okay then, but you talking about the marriage. Someone has to have a father
They
to
said he had sex with her
represent.
when she was 11.
When it was a puberty.
You never heard that story?
When it was a puberty, when she become puberty, yeah. When it become puberty, yes.
So it's okay.
No.
So it's okay to have sex with an 11-year-old.
If it became puberty,
if she gets her puberty and she's 11 years old.
The puberty, do you know what is the meaning of puberty?
I know exactly what puberty means.
Okay, what is the meaning of puberty?
Becoming a woman or becoming.
Okay then. So what?
At 11 years old.
Okay, but for this law, maybe it's not allowed. That's why you don't see nobody he marry under age, because this is the law of this land.
If you got any nieces, if you got a niece, maybe a daughter, I don't know. I don't know. I know you probably got some children in your family. So if I find one child in your family, let's say she's between 11 and between 6. And I'd come to you and take her and say, I want to marry this girl.
Why you having to say between 6? If we're gonna bring the history just of the kings, the Tsar in England. If we can go just a little bit years ago in England,
so it was okay.
Things it was happening.
So it was okay back then.
No, it was okay back then. You wanna
it wasn't
make
okay
a bad
back
picture.
Then.
You wanna make a bad picture like it.
I'm not making a bad picture. I'm just telling you exactly how it went. And then, explain it. I won't cut you off. Go ahead and explain it.
Because you wanna make it like something like bad will take place. No, the marriage in Islam, you cannot go to the woman straight to her. Okay, you have to talk with a guardian. Okay, her guardian, he has to be present and be her. Her guardian has to be present to her. So the all thing is come from the guardianship. Okay, it's come from the guardianship. So not you to go to grab a girl or to grab a woman, just marry them. No,
I'm not sure about that
because
there's a lot of history on Muhammad where he went and took women.
No way,
and
no way.
That's
easy. You cannot.
He took the booty.
No, you cannot.
That's in your hadith.
Prove. Not the truth, no.
Yeah, hadith, man.
No, that's
all right. Let's go with this. Let's go with this.
No,
Allah is God over all. He created everything. So if he wants everything to be good, why is it evil to be good?
Whoa. So you need to load enough. Okay, there is the qadar.
A cutout?
Qadar is the decree.
You said a cutout?
Qadar in Arabic. Qadar.
Okay.
Qadar
Okay.
in Arabic.
All
And
right.
in English is preordainment. Okay?
Right.
The things is already decreed. Allah decreed everything what is gonna happen and where is gonna happen.
Yeah, why would you get mad at somebody if they
listen.
sin? Okay, I'm sorry. My fault, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Hey,
I'm
not
sorry.
just why.
I'm sorry. Go
Nothing
ahead.
get there,
I'm sorry.
okay? He Lord everything,
All right.
okay? In the Lahul Mahfuz, the preserved tablet, 50,000 years before the heaven and the earth was be created.
Okay.
He's all know. You believe Allah is all knower. Okay, he knows everything. He created everything. Okay, he control everything. Okay, he provider for every creation. Okay.
Okay.
He caused the death. Okay.
All right.
He caused the life. Okay.
All right.
Okay. He sustained. Okay. He's sustained for all the creation. Okay. Including, hold on. Yes, Bilal. Oh man, that's what meaning, man. I mean, no, let me finish conversation with this guy. Hold on. You know, so this pre-ornament. I mean, this is one of the Islamic faith. You have to believe in a pre-ordainment. Good or bad, it was be ordained. Nothing like if something good for you, it follow you, then it will not escape you. And if something bad, if it follow you, it will not escape you. It's something that was already ordained. We have a will, but our will until when Allah will. Okay,
all right.
We have a will. We have a choice to choose light, Allah. Okay?
All right.
We make it our choice, but according to the Allah will. According to the Allah will. So all these things is already on. If it was maybe ordained to me today, yes, to be here. You know,
All right.
to be here. So I didn't escape. I do my thing. I bring to the table. I'm outside, and it was ordained for you to be in front of this table in this moment. Okay, you was not escape this because
Okay.
it was already decreed.
All right.
Okay, so this is decreed is one of the Islamic faith. We have 6 pillars of faith, and this is a matter of the heart.
Alright.
You have to believe in Allah. Okay,
Alright.
and to believe in Allah, you have to believe Allah exists. Allah is creator. Allah is He has all knowledge of everything. You have to believe Allah is He Lord. He know everything. He Lord everything. He know everything, and you have to believe Allah's the will. Okay, so you have to believe also the angels. You know the angels exist. You know, is unseen to us. They was being created by the light. Okay, you have to believe when review books. The books that was revealed to those prophets who went before us. We did not meet them. We have to believe the books was being given to the Injili given to the Jesus, the Torah, the Old Testament being given to Moses. We have to believe the Psalm. The Psalm was being revealed to the David. We have to believe the scrolls was being given to Abraham, and we have to believe the Quran as the last revelation was revealed to the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. We have to believe in all the prophets, the messenger. We have to believe in Adam, believe in Noah. We believe with the Isaac. We believe with Ismail. We believe with Jacob. We believe with Joseph. We believe with John. We believe with the David. We believe with Solomon. We believe with Moses. We believe with Jesus. And to the end, of them is the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon all of them. And then we have to believe in the judgment day. The judgment day, when someone is, the judgment day starts after the one who died. If somebody died, then the judgment is starting in the grave, you know, but also will be the day when everything is going to be resurrected and will stand in front of their Lord, and they will be judged for their action. And that is going to be the end. The group to the hell and the group to the paradise. Okay, and then we have to believe in the pre-ordainment, the decree, the bad or good. So this is the 6 pillars of someone, if he's Muslim, he has to believe on. And this is the matter of the heart. You believe inside. And now outside, you say he's a Muslim because he has to apply 5 pillars. So he's Muslim. He says the Shahada. He takes testimony. There is none worthy of worship in truth except Allah. And the Prophet Muhammad is the slave and the messenger of Allah. Then he pray 5 times a day. He pray in the morning, dawn, he pray in the noon, he pray afternoon, he pray evening, and he pray night. Okay, you see him pray. And then when he comes to give, I'm giving. The third pillar is to I'm giving. If he has something enough for himself and he have something extra, he can help someone who need, then he help that. You know, I'm giving to give the charity. And the fourth is if he's able in the month of Ramadan, the 9th month of Islamic calendar, he can fast 29 and 30 days. Okay, and he able also the 5th pillar. If he's able, he can make a pilgrimage to Makkah once of his lifetime. If he's able with the financial and his physical. Okay, that is the 5th pillar in Islam. So if he has a 5 pillow and he has a 6 pillow, then he's Muslim. You know,
Okay.
and he's Muslim, and now that one is not matter what his colors, he don't matter what is his nationality, he don't matter how he is tall, is short, whatever, no matter. He has to have those 6 pillows and those 5 pillows. Yes. Wa alaikum salam. How are you?
Fine.
Yes.
And
And he's Muslim. Yes.
Muslim.
Yes. Yes. And he's a Muslim. So it's no matter what. Okay? Yes. No, take the pictures easy. Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So you understand? So whatever.
So, all right. What I'm asking you is, you say Allah is all knowing.
Oh no.
So you mentioned something about 15. You said something about
50,000.
50,000
years.
50,000 years. All right.
Everything
now
is
we can
being
cut out
rotated.
that. Cut out that. This is creation. This is 50,000 years before that. Let's go back a million. And let's say Allah being all knowing had not created evil, but had known that evil would actually come into the world, because you said he created everything. So he had to create evil too.
By his wisdom, something it can be evil, maybe is behind that is wisdom. But you can look it as evil, but he don't. He don't love evil.
He don't love it.
But
he should have let it come into existence.
It's a test. It's a test as a human being. Yeah, it's a human being. It's a test.
A test
because
a test is something that you put in front of somebody to see what they're going to do. But that means that you're not all knowing.
Because it's being taught also. Because if you're going to believe the Quran, no picture, no picture. Just take that. Yeah, take it. It's free material. We take the free material.
A test is something that you put in front of something or somebody.
Of course. So
to
because
see what happens.
we are the world.
So you can know what happens.
Do you know?
So that's what I'm saying. Allah,
do you
Allah
know
is
the devil is
somebody.
being okay?
So if Allah is testing somebody, this would mean that he
so
can't
what
be
is the
all
beginning
knowing.
of the devil? What is who exactly we talking about the devil? Okay, Satan. Okay,
I'm talking about
everything is everything is free on the table.
I'm talking about
Satan.
everything is free.
Yes.
You said everything is free.
Everything in the table free.
Okay, I'm gonna take a Quran with you.
Yeah.
But,
everything in the table is free.
All right. Let's go to. Then I gotta get ready to roll.
Yeah.
His first wife, Khadijah. I'm gonna definitely get one because somebody stole my other one.
Okay, thank you. Yes.
His first wife, Khadijah. Warwick. Do you know the name Warwick? You never heard the name
What
Warwick?
language?
I don't know what language it is, but as far as I know, he was Catholic. All right. In one of the hadiths, his first wife, Khadijah.
Yes.
When
Yes. Everything is free. Free. Everything is free. You can. Yes. The question. Yes. Anything is free. Yeah. Give you information. Free information for you to understand. Yes. Even the books is free.
I was going to ask you how much they was anyway.
Yeah. Yes.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Okay. When Muhammad received the, and I know you have to know the story. You have to. When he received the revelation, and went to his wife Khadijah, and his wife Khadijah took her to, some say cousin, some say uncle,
cousin, how uncle,
and he took it and so they translated everything, and he was a Roman Catholic priest.
Yeah.
So
he was one of the belief of the books. But he was Arab, but he was believe the ancient books. Yeah.
He was a Catholic.
Yeah, whatever. We cannot say Catholic that time. It was Christianity.
He was a Catholic. He was a Roman Catholic priest. He was in Christianity.
Okay.
Which we ain't, which as being a Muslim,
Yeah.
it's not even supposed to fuck around with the unbeliever. But they went to an unbeliever and he translated this Quran, and now
No.
it's all over.
Listen, no.
Yeah, he said Khadija took her.
No.
Khadija
No.
took her to his uncle.
No. Sorry, you did not.
He translated it.
No. He's not translated. He listen. The Quran that time. This is the first revelation. Okay, the first time he witnessed this. Okay, he gets this revelation when he went to the Mount Hira. Okay, now he saw it in his physical form, the angel Jibril. He came to him. He told him, read. Okay.
But he was illiterate.
Yeah. He's
So how can he read?
He don't read what is being right in the book, how he cannot like book. But he memorized what is being revealed to him. He memorized.
He said he just read it.
He don't read what is being right. How he do not like.
No, but you said the angel Gabriel told him to read it.
Yeah, this is the first
But
command.
you're saying he didn't read it.
But let me finish. And you told him read. He said, I cannot read.
Okay.
And he repeated again, read. Prophet Muhammad, peace upon him, he said, I cannot read.
Just one thing. If he told him to read it, and then Muhammad said, I cannot read, and Allah can do all things, why did he just give him the power to read?
Wait. You bring this story now, okay? You bring the story. Man, I wanted to finish you up to bring it to your station what you was talking about, okay? Just give me a minute.
We was talking about.
Yeah, what you was mentioning about the Khadija.
Yeah,
so this I'ma bring you home. Just give me a minute. The third time now, he told him read, and he shook him, you know, and the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, say, I cannot read. Angel Jibril, he said, read by name of your Lord. That means Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Okay, the angel Jibril, he don't have no book in front of him, but he taught the revelation by the voice. So he taught his review now. He said, Ikra, Bismi Rabbika alladhi khalaq. Now this is the revelation now. Read by name of your Lord, the one who created everything. Okay, so he read all the surah to Allah to him. But when he went home, he was shaking now. Okay, go to home, we say his wife Khadija, please cover me. Something evil follow me. So his wife will say, no, nothing evil can befall you. You act good with your neighbor, you treat everybody kind, and you are trustworthy with nothing. Tell me what's happened. He said, I saw amazing thing. And when he was saying this story, then Khadija said, let's go to my uncle, because he's a man of the scripture. You know, he has information, the knowledge of the books, you know. So he went to him, and when he was mentioned, he says, this is the same, the angel Namus who came to Moses. Okay, you are being chosen as a prophet. Okay, if I was to live longer, I will help you against your opponent, against the people who will be against you. I will help you. So Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, say, did he have an enemy? He said, yes, nobody. He came with what you gonna come with, except he has an enemy. Okay? So this he did nothing, translate nothing. Because he knows the history of revelation. So he told him that you've been chosen as a prophet. So you have to watch now what is gonna come next after you, because you're gonna deliver the message. You know, you've been chosen as a messenger.
So what exactly did he teach him?
Eh?
What exactly did Warwick teach them?
What do you mean?
What exactly did Warwick tell Muhammad?
Walaka, not Warwick.
Walaka.
Yeah,
All right.
Walaka.
What did he tell him?
Eh?
What exactly did he tell him?
He tell him, if
Okay.
I was to live longer, if I was to live longer, I will help you against your enemy when your people will chase you out, from your own land. So the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, they will do that to me? The Walaka say, yes, no one who came what you come with except he has an enemy. Except you have an enemy. And that's how it was happen. When it's the first of revelation, it was begin now. When he received this first surah of Iqra, when is this chapter now, he was applied and to tell his wife, and his wife he accepted Islam. He became to Islam, and he went to his closing companion Abu Bakr. He was accepting Islam, and then his cousin Ali, he was the young one. He accepted Islam, and now the Quraysh pagan, they started to attack them. Okay, he started to attack them.
Who did you say?
The Quraysh, the pagan of Quraysh.
No, that's it. Who did you say? His nephew? You said his
nephew,
nephew.
Ali ibn Abi Talib. He was
so who was
he? He was cousin, not nephew.
Cousin.
His cousin.
So who exactly was he?
Yeah?
He was just his cousin.
Yeah, he's a cousin, but he's now everybody now who will meet the Prophet and believe on him, and he died in Islam. Now he's his companion. They become companions. Companion, like he's a disciple for the Jesus. This one, they become the companion of the Prophet.
So how did Muhammad die?
Eh? How?
How?
No, the reason, how? He was the best, he was from the sickness, and the sickness, he was from the person who was put in the meat.
Who put it in the meat?
He's one of the Jewish lady.
One of the who?
Jewish lady. He put it in the meat.
One of the Jewish ladies?
Yeah.
Why she put it in the meat?
Because she was on him because she was one of the enemy.
Now I know it says that Allah, he said that Allah disposes of his enemies by severing the order. So after Muhammad, what the hell is he doing? He's gonna back up over somebody. All right, so they say that I can't remember where it's at, but I'll find it. It's probably right here.
Listen. What you want to
No, what I want to tell you. I just want to go through this real quick, then I got to go. He said that Allah disposes of his enemy by severing the order.
Yeah, Bilal. Bro? Bilal. Yeah. The brother Rashidi came here, okay? Yeah. All
right. So he says Allah disposes of his enemy by severing the aorta. So if you go through your hadith, and I know you can, I know you probably got them stacked up home. It says that Muhammad, after he was poisoned, he said he could feel his aorta being severed. So if Allah, first of all, if Allah disposes of the enemy by severing the aorta, and Muhammad said I could feel my aorta being severed after he was poisoned, that would mean that he's an enemy of Allah. And the second thing, how come Allah didn't tell Muhammad and his dudes that it was poison in the meat? But the third thing is that The reason why she put the poison in the meat is because when you look through the history of that, he went over and tore her whole town up. He fucked all her people up, killed her mom and pop, and then brought her over there as a slave wife, and she got him back. He the fuck out of here. He ran over there somewhere. Oh, but you gotta get ready to roll. Yeah. All right, but
yeah, just
anyway,
listen. Every Sunday we be here, you know.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be out every Sunday, but I'm telling you, the reason why.
No, you know.
I mean, you can find it. You can find it. The reason why she put the poison in the meat is because he killed her. He murdered her family, man. She was
because the lullaby.
What else was she poisoning?
No, the lullaby and the messenger. Okay, we see you. Just keep reading the Quran with a sincere heart. With a sincere heart.
Okay, I'll probably check you out again. Peace, bro. Getting ready to roll up. First of all, he said that it's okay if the girl is in her puberty. She could be 11 years old and you can have sex with her. That's what he said out of his own mouth. You heard him. Now we at the part at the end where if Muhammad, I mean the law is all knowing, you know, why didn't he tell motherfucking Muhammad that poison was in the meat? See what I'm saying? And then he's African, and he would not admit that they put us in slavery first and that those Arabs ain't no damn good. That he's a slave his goddamn self. So, I mean, you heard it. It's crazy. I wish I had brought some papers and shit like that out. Had some things in my phone because I'm always on the Hebrew, so I never had anything to bring out on. So I just stopped over there to see what was going on with him. But, you know, it's crazy. Our people is sucked into these damn religions, and it's just crazy. This brother Sakhem, peace out.